Station Omega stood alone on the Antarctic ice shelf, a cluster of steel huts and humming generators. Its six-person crew had braved the endless winter to study climate change. But when drill cores began pulling up strange blackened ice from deep below the surface, their mission changed. The ice glowed faintly, like embers, and pulsed with a slow, rhythmic heat. Dr. Elena Carter, the team's geologist, called it an anomaly. The others called it a nightmare waiting to thaw. 3 weeks into studying the ice, a blizzard trapped the crew indoors. Communications failed. Generators sputtered. And then the radio crackled to life. A voice echoed through the static. "Help us. We're trapped in the ice." It was Dr. Carter's voice, though she stood right beside them, pale and silent. The crew laughed it off, blaming stress and isolation. But the next night, it happened again. This time, the voice belonged to Commander Hayes, who died in a crevasse 2 years prior. "It's not ice," the voice pleaded. "It's alive." The black ice began to melt. It pooled in the drill room, thick and iridescent, like oil. It crept across floors, seeped into walls, and clung to skin. Those who touched it swore they heard voices. Friends, family, long-dead loved ones, begging to be freed. Technician Rahul Singh, driven mad by the whispers, sliced his hand open and pressed it to the ice. "They're singing to me," he said, smiling as the black liquid coiled up his arm. He vanished that night, leaving only a frozen puddle shaped like a body. The remaining crew barricaded themselves in the mess hall. But the ice found them. It oozed under the door, forming shapes. A hand, face, a perfect replica of Rahul. "Let me in," it whispered in his voice, its mouth splitting into a jagged smile. When they refused, it screamed, a sound like glaciers shattering. The walls trembled. The replica dissolved. Dr. Carter discovered the truth in the station's logs. In 1952, a Soviet team had drilled in the same spot. Their final transmission: "It's mimicking us. Do not trust the dead." With generators failing, Dr. Carter and Commander Lee ventured into the drill tunnel. The deeper they went, the warmer it grew. The walls throbbed with veins of black ice. At the tunnel's end, they found it, a massive, pulsating mass embedded in the ice. It wasn't a mineral. It was an organ, ancient and alien. Its surface shifting like 1,000 mouths, opening and closing. "It's been down here for millennia," Lee whispered, "waiting for the thaw." The organ shuddered. Voices erupted. Rahul Hayes, the Soviet team, all screaming in unison. "We're hungry," it boomed. "We need skin to live." Lee tried to run, but the ice seized his legs, dragging him toward the organ. Dr. Carter fled, the station collapsing behind her. She reached the surface just as the blizzard broke, sunlight glinting off the snow. But the relief was short-lived. The black ice had followed her. It writhed in her veins, warm and whispering. You are ours now, it said in Lee's voice. You will bring us more. When the rescue team arrived weeks later, they found Station Omega empty. Only Dr. Carter remained, sitting calmly in the snow. "It's gone," she said. But her eyes glowed faintly, black and bottomless. Behind her, fresh drill holes dotted the ice, and the snowflakes fell upward toward the sky. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you enjoyed this eerie tale, don't forget to leave a like, and if you crave more chilling narratives, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Until next time.